Welcome to Rockville Memorial Hospital's Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Our NICU has been providing care to premature babies and their families for 42 years. As a regional perinatal center, babies born in 11 surrounding counties requiring Level 3 neonatal care are transported to our 46-bed unit. Babies born at 23 weeks gestation to post-term, including babies from home within 28 days of life, are treated with expert care in our unit. On staff are 7 neonatologists, 6 neonatal nurse practitioners, and 1 pharmacist. 1 neonatologist and nurse practitioner are on duty 24 hours, 7 days a week. This is a locked unit with a buzzer system access for visitors. Behind these doors, the tiniest miracles happen. After walking through the doorway of the NICU, everyone is required to thoroughly wash their hands at the scrub sinks located directly to the left of the doors. Instructions for washing hands are posted at the sink area. All visitors and staff follow these instructions to ensure the health and safety of all babies in our care. To help prevent the spreading of germs, all cell phones or tablets need to be placed in a plastic bag before carried into the NICU. Plastic bags are available at the scrub sinks. To support the developmental, emotional, and clinical needs of all babies, cell phones are silenced. Phone calls are taken outside of the unit. Our NICU is set up as an open pod system. The doctor nursing station is centrally located in the unit. On the left side of the station are 3 separate pods, each housing 8 bedsides. To the right of the doctor nursing station are 4 pods, which house either 2 or 6 bedsides. These smaller pods can be enclosed by glass doors, providing a quieter environment and/or be used for the purpose of isolation precaution. There are 2 types of beds utilized during the admission of a baby in the NICU. The giraffe bed pictured here is used for micropreemies and smaller babies meeting certain criteria. These specialized beds feature a component that keeps the bed warm when portholes are open, provides humidity to protect the fragile skin of the baby, and a built-in bed scale for weight measurement. The giraffe bed can be utilized as a radiant warmer by opening the top portion and sides of the bed, giving complete access to the baby as care requires it. The portholes on both sides of the bed allow parents and medical staff access during care of the baby. Located next to the giraffe bed is a ventilator. This is one type of respiratory support used in the NICU. The ventilator provides respiratory support either by an endotracheal tube, which is a tube placed into the airway, or by a special nasal cannula. A radiant warmer bed, pictured here, is a typical bed used during the admission of a baby until the baby is ready to be moved to another type of bed. This bed allows for easy access to the baby by medical staff. The baby's body temperature is monitored by a probe, while an overhead warmer helps to keep the baby warm. A heat lamp at bedside can also provide heat for the baby, as well as an additional light during bedside procedures. Bubble CPAP, another type of respiratory support, is pictured next to the bed. Respiratory support is delivered to the baby via a nasal cannula. Bubble CPAP is used for babies that are able to breathe completely on their own, but need a little extra help to keep air sacs open in their lungs. Once a baby is stable, they will be placed into an isolette. An isolette is designed to help regulate the baby's body temperature and provide a quiet environment that promotes growth and development. A blanket or quilt is placed over the top of the isolette to muffle sounds and block light, also creating a supportive environment for growth and development. Portholes on the sides of the isolette can be opened, providing access for the baby during medical care or parenting, while keeping the baby warm inside of the isolette. Each baby's bedside is their own space within a pod. Parents are encouraged to bring and keep items such as clothing, blankets, bathtubs, and pictures at the bedside. Some bedsides will have other medical equipment such as IV pumps or respiratory equipment supporting the level of care for the baby. Babies in the NICU have their own bedside space in one of the pods. Pictured is one of the pods which house 8 bedsides, arranged with 4 beds on each side of the pod. Each bedside is equipped with a cardiorespiratory monitor that monitors the heart rates, respiratory rates, and oxygen saturations of the baby. A phone is at each bedside. When parents are not in the NICU, they can call and speak with their baby's nurse for updates about their baby's care. In 2009, an annex was added to the NICU, expanding the capacity from 40 to 46 beds. This area, located separate from the main NICU, provides an area for babies that are nearing the time of going home. This developmentally appropriate area provides a quiet place for families as they continue to learn care and prepare for their baby's homecoming. Curtains at each bedside allow for privacy while using breast pumps and/or breastfeeding baby. The nutrition room was established in 2010. Every day, a team of trained nutrition technicians prepare feedings specific to the nutritional needs of each baby. as determined by the neonatologist and/or nurse practitioner, who assess the baby on that day. As part of the baby-friendly initiative, an additional freezer is provided for lactating moms to store breast milk on site. The nutrition technicians also monitor the amount of breast milk available, notify the bedside nurse when the supply is low. Donor breast milk is also available to a population of babies meeting specific criteria. The procedure room is located in the main NICU. This sterile room, arranged like an operating room, allows for some surgical procedures to be performed without the baby being moved to the main operating room in the hospital. This room functions like an operating room with an anesthesiologist, doctor, surgical nurses, respiratory therapist, and an NICU nurse present during the procedure. For procedures performed in an operating room located downstairs in the hospital, an NICU nurse will escort and remain with the baby during the entire time. Respiratory therapists and nurse practitioners may also transport a baby as warranted by the medical necessity. On staff is a team of nurses specially trained in transporting critical babies from other hospitals. The nurses travel by ambulance or in some cases fly via helicopter for critically ill babies. On most transports, the nurse is accompanied by a respiratory therapist and neonatologists may assist in transportation of extremely critical infants. The transport team travels an area which spans north to Beloit, Wisconsin, west to Iowa, south to Sandwich, Illinois, and east to McHenry. This specialized team also transports babies from our NICU to other centers in Madison, Peoria, and Chicago for additional care if required. Located off the viewing area hallway, adjacent to the NICU, are 2 rooms designated for use by moms pumping breast milk. Each room has 2 stations that are separated by privacy curtains. These rooms provide a quiet, relaxing atmosphere for moms while pumping breast milk. Moms are welcome to pump at their baby's bedsides as well. The family waiting room is located to the left of the door leading to the viewing area hallway. This waiting room is equipped with a sitting area, television, children's play space, lockers, and a bathroom. Family and friends of babies in the NICU can utilize this room as needed during visitation. The NICU visitation policy is explained to parents at time of admission. NICU visitation policy allows parents to visit in the NICU at all times. Bedside visitation is limited to 4 people at one time, including parents and a sibling of the baby. Due to the restrictions in the policy, the waiting room provides a place for friends and family to be together outside of the NICU. The parent resource room is located a few steps outside of the NICU entrance doors. This room was designed for families seeking information specific to the care and needs of premature babies. A computer with internet access, as well as a varied selection of books and videos, is housed in this room for parents to use during their baby's stay in the NICU. A room designated for overnight use by parents of babies in the NICU is located next to the parent resource room. The proximity of this room to the NICU allows for parents to stay overnight and remain close to their baby. Parents of critically ill babies at time of admission into the NICU have first priority to the use of this room. This room is also available for parents to use as their baby nears discharge from the NICU and the parents are not completely comfortable with providing all of their baby's care. In this situation, the baby will sleep in his or her own crib or bassinet and still be hooked up to the central monitoring system. This system is monitored from inside of the NICU. Parents provide all care for their infant and a nurse is available to them if a problem should arise. A guest center is available to parents who live in surrounding communities but wish to remain close to the NICU and visit with their baby without commuting back and forth to home. The guest center, located in the Ingersoll building attached to the hospital, is available for a nightly fee. In years past, the guest center served as a dorm for students attending Rockford Memorial School of Nursing. Each of the guest rooms is equipped with a bed, television, small refrigerator, and bathroom. These rooms are a convenient option for parents from distant surrounding communities. From the moment your family enters the NICU to the time your baby has been discharged from our care, the staff has developed a very special relationship with you and your baby. For this reason, we host an annual NICU graduate reunion. Every year as the summer season changes to fall, families of our NICU babies are invited to join us for this special event. This celebration reunites the staff with the families and the tiniest miracles once cared for in our NICU at Rockford Memorial Hospital.